In the next few minutes, I will show you how to design a church flyer that truly inspires, one that captures attention, communicates your message clearly, and invites people to be part of something meaningful. We will look at the right font, colors, layout, and simple design principles that will help you create a clean, professional, and impactful flyer. So if you want your church flyer design to stand out and reach more people, stay with me to the end. Let's design something amazing together. So without further ado, let's dive into the I want to take this opportunity to invite you all to our first graphic design bootcamp that will be coming up on March 12th to 14th of March. It doesn't matter your current level, whether you're an amateur, a novice, or a beginner, this training is for you. We are going to be learning a whole lot of things you don't know about graphic design. It is time for you to acquire a skill. Guess what? The training is totally free. So do well to maximize this opportunity. Don't be told, make sure you are a part of this training. So guys, the first thing you're supposed to do is for you to change the dimension of your workspace. Now click on this icon at the right top corner of your phone. Quickly go to image size. Let's change the width to 1023. Yes, beautiful. Now click on this last icon. Go to color. Let's give it a black color. Yes, beautiful. The next thing we are going to do is for us to import the background of the design. So click on this plus icon, go to gallery. So guys, this is the background of the design. Click on your good icon, now stretch it. Yes, make sure it covers your workspace. So guys, before we proceed any further, I would like to say a few things that will help you as a graphic designer. Whenever you are designing a church flyer, one of the things that you need to consider, or one of the things you need to put into consideration, is the type of background you want to use to create that design. Your background speaks volume, and it is important you pay attention to the background. As you can see, I decided to use this background because of the theme of the program, which is Let Fire Fall. So you need to use a fireful background in order for you to reflect the theme of the program. Having said that, let's continue. So let's lock the background. Okay, so guys, the next thing we need to import is the logo of the church. So let me import it quickly. So guys, this is the logo of the church. Click on your good icon. Quickly, I'm going to teach you a simple trick. Yes, a simple one. I'm going to teach you how to take away this dark background. So go to erase color, enable it, then click on this speaker, pick the black color. Beautiful. Click on your good icon, then go to color, enable it. Let's give it a white color. Wonderful. Now go to relative size, reduce it. Yes, then go to relative position. Exactly. Then position it, make sure it's at the center. Yes, this is beautiful. Now let's import the theme of the program. So I'm going to import it quickly. So guys, this is the theme of the program. Click on your good icon. Okay, go back to crop. Let's crop this part out. Yes. Now there's something else I need to say, or I must say. Now, the background of this church program is reflecting the theme of this meeting. It is very important. Please, when designing, ensure that the theme of the program is in alignment with the background. Now, the theme of the program is Let Fire Fall. It must have this fireful expression, which you can see is having that fireful expression. So please, when designing, ensure that your background is reflecting the theme of the program. Ensure that your background is correlating with the theme of the program. It is important. If your background is not reflecting the theme of the program, it means that you don't understand what you are doing. So take your time and find the right background. In case you don't know how to pick the right background, check the description of this video. You are going to find a link to a video where I explained how to find and pick the right background for any project, which is important. So having said that, let's continue. So place it here for now. Okay, now go to shadow, enable it. Yes. Okay, this is good. Now go to offset Y. Now go to offset Y. Let's position the shadow. So reduce the blur radius a little. Okay, I think this is good. This is good. Now go to relative position. Exactly. Click on this, then lock it. And we are done placing the theme at the right position. There's what we call layout in design. I'm going to explain that. It's part of the principles of church flyer design, but I'll explain it when I'm done importing the pictures of the ministers one after the other. So I'm going to import their pictures now. So this is the picture of Pastor Lawa. We're going to work on this picture first. So flip it to the other side, click on your good icon, reduce it, then take it to the edge. Beautiful. I could not find that exact picture, so I decided to improvise. Yes. So place it here. Okay. Now go to color filters. Reduce the brightness a little. Increase the contrast. We want to edit the picture. Then increase the saturation. You see, it's giving it that fireful expression, which is very important. Okay, I think we should stop here for now. Now let's import the next picture, which is the picture of Nathan Ebasi. So this is his picture. Click on your good icon and reduce it. Okay, let's sit here. I think we have to reduce it a little. Okay, this is good. Now let's make use of our grid lines. So place it on top of here. We want to ensure that the pictures are properly aligned. Now for this one, take it away, take this away, take this away, take this away, take this away. Now highlight the picture of Pastor Nat. Go to color filters, reduce the brightness. Okay. Now go to contrast, increase it. Okay. And go to saturation, increase it a little. Okay, this is not bad. This is good. Now the next picture we're going to import is the picture of Apostle Ire. So this is his picture. Let's crop this part out. Okay, beautiful. Now reduce it. Place it here. Okay, this is okay. So guys, let's position his picture the way it's supposed to appear. Okay, you know, he's the man at the center, so his picture has to stand out. Okay, let's see. Take it up a little. Now go to color filters, reduce the brightness. Okay, and go to contrast, increase it, then go to saturation, increase the saturation, reduce the brightness a little. Okay, now reduce the contrast a little. It's giving that fireful expression. Yes. Now the next picture we're going to import is the picture of Apostle Lazarus Femi. So guys, this is his picture. Let's crop this part out. Okay, then crop this part out. Click on your good icon, reduce the picture. Lest I forget, let's lock them to avoid unnecessary movement. So bring it down. So take it down. Yes, that's good. So reduce the picture. Okay, so place it here. You know, one thing about design is this: you just have to be very calculative when designing, like very calculative. Yes, don't be surprised at the end we might still rearrange the pictures because we want the pictures to look good as much as possible. Now, having done that, let's edit the picture, reduce the brightness, increase the saturation, increase the contrast. Okay, I think this is good. Now the last picture we need to import is the picture of Minister Dunsin. So guys, this is the picture of Minister Dunsin. Okay, so reduce it again, place it here, take it down, reduce it again. Sorry about that. Let's lock this picture. Highlight the one of Minister Dunsin, reduce it, then place it here. Adjust the pictures of the ministers together. So click on this, highlight this, that's the pictures of the ministers. Then click on this icon, then click on this. Let's see if you can move them. Okay, this is good. I believe this is good. Then click on your good icon. Let's see. This is good. This is not bad. Now for the grid line, disable it. Yes. The next thing we need to do is for us to cover the sharp edge of their pictures, which is this. So how do we cover it? I'm going to teach you a trick in PixelLab, the easiest way to blend an image together with the background in PixelLab. So guys, what we have just done now is called layout. And what is layout in graphic design? Layout is how you arrange design elements to make your message clear, attractive, and easy to understand. At a glance, your target audience are supposed to know that this is a church flyer design. The people you are communicating to should know at a glance that this is a church flyer design, and it is your layout that will convey the message effectively to them. Now let's cover the sharp edge. Click on draw, increase the size of the pen to increase the size of smoothness, increase the size of the blur radius, then tap on your screen. Hope you can see that dark shadow. Yes, click on the good icon, go to color, enable it, go to color picker. Let's pick the color from the background. So pick this color here. Yes, beautiful. Increase it, place it here. Yes, place it here. Okay, copy it, then place it here. Copy it again, 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 place it here. Hope you can see what we've done. This is very, very simple. It's not difficult. It is very simple, and I know that you've learned something. Let's work on Minister Dunsin's picture. I just remember that we've not worked on it. So go to color filters, increase the contrast. Okay, increase the saturation. Okay. Now let's take this down a little. Okay, I think we are good. The next thing we need to do is for us to write their names one after the other. Guys, as you can see, I'm done writing the names of all the ministers. So the next thing for us to write is the date of the meeting. So go to your text, click on edit. I've written it down already. every Sunday in the month of March. So bring it down, go to size, reduce the size, then take it down. So break it, yes. Move over to font. We'll be using Montserrat. Yes, Montserrat bold italics. Yes, so this is what we'll be using. So increase it, yes, increase it, then place it here. Hope you can see what I've done. So move it to this side, copy it. Let's write the time. The time is 9 a.m. West African time. Okay, so centralize it, take it down, go to position, take it up, move it to this side, and break it. Beautiful. Then go to align, make sure you centralize it, yes. Then go to position, take it up. Okay, now let's write the venue of the meeting. Okay, so guys, as you can see, I am done with the design and it's time for us to edit the design. So we are going to save our work now. Remember to save it as what? Project. Let's save it as file. Beautiful. Then remember to do what? Save it as image. I'm going to teach you the right way to save your work. Change the format to what? PNG. Then change the dimension to what? Ultra. Then click save to gallery. So guys, we have successfully saved it to our gallery. Now let's take the image to PixArt. So guys, this is PixArt. I've already launched it. Okay, so click on the plus icon. This is the design. Beautiful. Now click on tools, go to adjust, increase the brightness a little. Okay, now go to contrast, increase it. Yes, increase it. Now go to clarity, increase it. Make sure you increase it. Then go to shadow, increase it a little. So guys, we are done with the design. Remember to do what? To join our smart graphic design free class that will be coming up on the 12th of March to the 15th of March. Make sure you join that class so that you can learn how to create professional flyer designs using your smartphone. So see you in class. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not done that. I love you all. Do well to watch the next video that will appear on your screen. Thank you.